Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Always, and welcome back to Material Energy 5. In the last episode, we continued working in Summerhaven, one of the bonus areas that we got from a reward, and we took on the forest that was completely full of spiders, and it actually had a lot of good loot in there. Once we got through the spiders and found the lumberjack's house, he was mysteriously missing, probably because of the spider friends that he has. And we got a lore token, went to the historian, got another book that told us about the catacombs beneath the church, and couldn't figure out those. So we're going to get to that in just a moment, but we have a lot of other things to do. I have figured out how to get into the catacombs and open up the trapdoor. I knew about the trapdoor. We looked at that before, but I know actually how to activate it. So that is good. Anyways, today, what we're going to do in the base work phase of this episode is a couple things. So I have a ton of stuff in my inventory. And yeah, we're gonna get a couple of things done. First thing that I think we're going to do is we're going to start processing oil into refined oil. Or refined fuel, rather. And I did some math, and this is going to be the easiest way to do it. So we need just one bucket of refined fuel. However, making one bucket of refined fuel makes odd numbers, and it's easier to just transfer things via buckets than it is to do anything else. So what we're going to do is double that. We're going to get 2 buckets of refined fuel, and that's going to require naphtha, which it's a 1.5 to 1 ratio. That is perfectly fine. We could make the reflex column, which makes the efficiency of it a little bit better. However, we can't actually make this thing. We don't have blaze rods, so that's a no. And it doesn't matter too much. I don't really plan on using this fuel for power. The solar panels have actually worked pretty well for us so far, so that's what we're going to stick with for now. If the day comes that we want to do something different, then we'll deal with that then. But to get naphtha, we have to process crude oil, and it is 2 crude oil to 1.5 naphtha in the fractioning still, which we actually have. We had this for the tree oil. So yeah, then we need crude oil. And to get the crude oil, we have oil sand, and we got that from the machine area, so pretty easy. And what we do is just put that into the magma crucible, and we're going to turn that off so it doesn't try to put anything anywhere. So that's going to give us crude oil, and then I have a bucket. We can take the buckets of that and put it into the fractioning still. Not still. It doesn't hold very much. We need 1 more bucket's worth. And we're going to get the naphtha. So we're going to let that process, and while that is processing, I went ahead and made all of the grains of infinity we needed to make not just an infinity dust block, but a double compressed, or a compressed infinity dust block. And that is a victory monument item. So we're going to jump over there. I don't know why we can't see this from the observatory, but we can't, so it is what it is. So compressed infinity dust block, fireworks, and we get 4 legendary rewards. That's actually really cool. So that is another victory monument item done, and technically, you know, we complete this and we win the map, right? But at the same time, we're also going to complete all the quests that we are, you know, that's feasible to do. There is a couple of quests that we can't complete. I've talked about this one before. They messed up when they did the location for this, and it's actually in the overworld at 000. Yeah, not very useful, or it's some very weird number. It's really far away to get that quest, but. Let's see, how is our naphtha doing? Now this, we are going to need to use our tank, because it will not let us process this. And we also got some tar, which is whatever. So we're just going to put that back in. And then this will give us the refined fuel. Pretty easy. I had to look up carbon because that was probably one of the biggest things for getting this compressed infinity block, is just getting all the carbon taken care of. Now, question... Enderium base, platinum. Platinum is, I think, the thing that we don't have that much of. Yeah, we don't have any platinum, so we can't make Enderium yet. Eventually we will, but not yet. So we'll let that run. And in the meantime, we need to head back to the chemistry area to do the other thing I wanted to do. And that is, we're going to make some mycelium. And to do that, we're going to need, one, we could use rich phytogrow and some mushrooms, but there's actually an easier way. We get 4 mycelium for a psilocybin, kaolinite, cellulose, and water. Now, the kaolinite we have, we got this from dissolving dirt at some point, but it's also something you can get from clay. Kaolinite is literally clay, pretty much. And then water and cellulose are pretty easy. So we just need to get some of that psilocybin. I don't know how to say that one. The mushroom stuff. And then we can make mycelium. Perfect. And then we can put that away. And so I have quite a few mushrooms. I actually don't have much dirt, but that's not that big of a deal. And what we're going to do is, I guess we'll just, let's go ahead and chop down a couple of trees. I don't usually do this. I kind of forgot that I planted more trees. I usually don't like to do this on camera, but we'll make an exception. And let's just get 3 of these gone. I believe there's all of 7 rows. Yeah, there's 7 spots. And this concrete makes us run fast, which is a little weird. But we're going to take this mycelium, and we're going to put a couple blocks down. And what's the light levels up here? Light levels are very high because that is painted glowstone. Actually, we're going to have to use our pickaxe because it has silk touch. Rather than doing that, we're gonna surround this one, and we need more mycelium. And so I'll have to go get more dirt, but the mycelium is needed for the dehostilifier. So we need 2 each. So we're gonna need 26 total mycelium. That is not terrible to get, but I need more dirt. So we'll grab some more dirt. We do have, a wonderful place that's full of dirt that we can just, come in here and grab a little bit of. And all that kind of fun stuff. Now, the other thing that we're going to want is a shovel with silk touch. And I don't think I have anything like that. I don't really want to use our pick because that's obviously kind of bad. But we'll need something. I have all these other mushrooms because I was going to bone meal a couple mushrooms and get more, but I think we're good for now. So I'll need to get, let's see, we could get a silky gem. Or jewel, rather, which is just gold and string with emeralds. So, do we have any silky? No. Let's see. Gold. We do have gold. We have a good bit of gold. That is 2, 3, 4. So, we're going to need 4 of these. And we're going to need an emerald. So let's get our blocks of emeralds and one of our chisels. And there we go. So now we can make the silky jewel. And this will just give us the modifier Silk Touch on our shovel. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it on this one because why not? It actually reduces the mining speed. Huh, that's unfortunate, but that's fine. So now this has Silk Touch, which is good. And then we can always use our magic shovel and just dig out a bunch of dirt. I probably won't do it here, at least not right now. But we can come back over here, grab all of the dirt that we have, which isn't much, and head back. You know, let's get some magic transportation to the greenhouse. And yeah, so this is all converted to mycelium. We even have a couple mycelium that we can just kind of keep in the ground. And this doesn't have... No, this mod pack does not have vein miner of any sort. But we should be able to just do this. And those should spread just fine. And we'll get even more mycelium. But more importantly... let's see. I guess we'll have to go back to the observatory or the alchemy lab. Either one would work. We could also grab some mushrooms. And let's grab just a few mushrooms. And let's grab some bone meal. And how much mycelium do we have? We have 20. We need 26. So maybe by the time we get back over there, there will be more. But we go to the greenhouse. And I can just leave these here and use them to get more stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So I guess we can make those dehostilifiers. My frame rate seemed bad for a second, so I checked it. But we have a mycelium farm. We can make as much mycelium as we want. Now, for these dehostilifiers, we're going to need climograph base units, pronunciations, which are iron, diamonds, and saplings, and machine blocks, which are chest, redstones, and iron. Now, we're going to need 13 of these, which is a little unfortunate, but apparently we had exactly enough of the chests. And then we need 13 of these. No more. And there is the dehostilifiers. So that is a quest. And actually, before we do anything else, let's go grab our fuel. Refined fuel bucket. And there is a completion. Oh, but it only makes 2 buckets. I forgot. But we do get some sulfur out of that. So that is another completion. So chapter 6 is now completed. But the fact that we didn't get a completion for the other one tells me that we're not done in chapter 5. So chapter 6, all completed. We're going to get 2 epic rewards. And chapter 5, ooh, a storage cell. So for a platinum coin, we're going to get 5 platinum coins. And just having it is enough to get a 4K storage cell. So chapter 5 is completed. So we just need to continue working on chapter 7. We need a lot of coins. In fact, yeah, we need a lot of coins. What coins do we need? Platinum, copper, and silver. Do we not have... Okay, so we have 32 copper coins and platinum coins. So let's start storing these here. And it'll just make it a little bit nicer. So we'll go plug in our 4K storage just because we have it. It doesn't really matter where we put it. And then it was blank, so that is unfortunate, but it's fine. And then we have 2 epic rewards, so let's open these. Ludium and Potion of Second Chance, okay. And then 4 legendary rewards. Hey! We needed that vibrant alloy. Kirk leggings, another Summerhaven, and super duper energizer. That is really good. For 30 seconds. Very powerful. Okay, we're gonna keep that. Kirk leggings, weight control flight. Not bad. And then our vibrant alloy, which was actually a quest. We're gonna get more stuff. So let's put the extra summer. And you know what? Let's take Wild's Dream, and the other Summerhaven. We're gonna take these out, and we're just gonna put them in here. So we have 3 rare rewards, double lake capacitors, bang. That is a frying pan. Some netherwort. We have 5 uncommon rewards, manganese, skystone, watering can. Okay. Nothing too exciting. And then 7 Tinker's Tier 4, which is getting us... Oh, we accidentally got the Tangerine Mirror because it's a Signalum Pan. Night Slide Ruby. Okay. So, new parts. Don't care right now. So we can get rid of those. And... yeah, we accidentally completed that. But we're not actually done with that. So it wants us to do more stuff with the Vibrant Alloy. We're not going to. Let's just head into Summerhaven and remind you guys the Catacombs of Summerhaven. So the Catacombs talks about Priest Jonas of the Order of 4. There is some catacombs under Summerhaven. Here's the information that we know. Remains of Sir Arthur of Astyr, founder of Summerhaven, should rest in a mausoleum in the catacombs, guarded by his former knights. That is clearly the objective. The catacombs are presumably haunted with the souls of many Summerhaven people, so it's going to have a lot of mobs, probably skeletons. There should be a mechanism in the church to reveal a secret path, and the texts in the ancient scrolls say, "Enter the domain of the Four, go to his heart, and take what's left. The path should then open under your feet." Reading is hard. The domain of the Four is the church. His heart is probably the altar. So we go to the church, we go to the altar, and we take what's left. Now, I had a feeling, and last time I broke the altar. That is not the key. The key is to go to the altar, look at the altar, and take what's left. That's literally all. Okay, there is a ladder down here, which is good. And we are going to block some of this off. These guys spawn very quickly. And alright, let's just... ow. Let's get some light down here. There are probably a lot of spawners. And what I'd like to do is block some of this path. Alright, you know what? Let's go up here. What? Alright, that is really weird. And the unfortunate thing is, the longer we stay down here, the more things are going to spawn. We need to get... okay. Okay. We need to get away from that. Let's just... where is... observatory? Or that works too. Okay. So we're gonna run away a little bit. I also need to fix the quest. The IRS thing was on the side. That was just to remind me how many I needed. So we need to get down there. And how is our armor? Our helmet is going to break soon. Do we have any more helmets? That is gonna be important. There is so many skeletons down there. We do have the deep iron. We have some silver. We have the vulcanite. So what does our helmet currently have? 4 armor, 1.5 armor toughness. I don't think we're gonna... Ooh, vulcanite is better. But I want to keep that for the blast protection if we can. Do we have the full deep iron set? We do. And I know we have the full vulcanite set as well. This is unfortunate. I guess let's just take the silver helmet. We have quite a few of those. I'm gonna reduce our armor a little bit. We'll take more damage, but it's okay. It's fine. This sword is actually really good, and that's what matters. So what we need to do is we need to block off those areas so that we can kind of take on each one individually. I also want to get ladders. Properly down here. Alright. Let's just try. Luckily the sword is really powerful. Okay. There we go. Let's get some light into each of these rooms. And the knights seem a lot more powerful. And then we can break into this and see all the skeletons that are in here. And we can just murder them all. Skystone is awful. Alright, let's get another torch in there. Get these guys cleared out. And don't see anything else in there. Grab some of our blocks back. And there is a lot of guys in there. Okay. Let's get rid of these guys first. And then we'll be good to clear out that mess. Apology, it's very loud. Music sound, let's do hostile creatures down a little bit. So I can think. It's hard to think sometimes when you have so many. Alright, there's only 2 more skeletons in here. Skeletons actually aren't too tanky, so we can kill them pretty easily. Alright, now the fun thing. The knights are very tanky, and there is a lot of them. There are so many mobs. Hopefully we can get some drops of the items. I think that might be silver armor. I can't tell. No, it's not silver armor. It might be deep iron. It looks familiar, the head. Alright, let's just get some lightning. There are so many. Okay, part of me wants to retreat for a moment because I literally can't see the ground in there to go light things up or break spawners. Luckily, mending on a sword is really good. Yeah. There's a lot of guys here. Just trying to get a lightning. There we go. This is a little ridiculous. Alright, let's retreat. And maybe if we back up and get back to... What are they dropping? Steel. Okay, it's just steel. Let's head to the observatory. Let's drop off our inventory. There is a lot of stuff. And they have protection 2 armor. That's rough. I mean, our Ender IO stuff doesn't even have enchants on it, so that's unfortunate. We could put enchants. Get the speed wobbles. By the way, I bred my sheep a little bit. I lost one of them. I think he spawned into the wall and died or something when it grew up. But the sheep did get me some more cobalt so I could repair the Master Shurikens, because that seems to be very important. The Master Shurikens are very, very good, and I want to keep them... You know, let's get rid of our levels just in case. I want to keep them powerful. So we just need to right-click the Tome of Knowledge, put all those levels in there, and let's head back and hope for the best. So if there is less zombies, they should despawn because they came from a spawner, even though they have names. And I don't see like a ton of guys down here. And yeah, so this is much more manageable. And it's going to get very much not manageable very quickly. Okay. We are going to have a different plan of attack. Brute forcing that is not going to work. So let's head back to the observatory, and I have an idea. Do we have any florbs? We have a florb of water. We have a florb of dirt. So florbs are interesting. Empty. That's a morb. Can we not craft florbs? No, we can. Okay. I don't know why it wasn't showing. Why isn't it showing in the... Yeah, that is weird. Florb. So florbs are slag, sawdust, and slime. Now, do we have any slag? We have one. We can make one. We have slime. And we have sawdust. From our sawmill when we were trying to get the tree oil. So we should be able to just put these together. And I think it's shapeless. And get some florbs. Now, what we can do with this is kind of cool. We need to get some glowstone. No, not flowstone. Glowstone. And what we can do is fill this up with a bucket's worth of anything, including glowstone. Now, glowstone, if you're not familiar, so we need magma crucible, and it's 4 each. So let's get 2 of these. And florbs, like I said, they're really unique. So we're gonna magma crucible these, and then we're probably gonna need a bucket, so we can get that glowstone out. And into our... I don't have one. Oh no. We need another machine. We need a fluid transposer. Okay. So that is very much doable, other than we're going to need another bucket. Okay. So we just need 10 gear, make the machine frame, 2 copper gears, the redstone reception coil, and there we go. Fluid transposer. Now, fluid transposer does exactly what it sounds like it does. It transposes fluids. Specifically, you put fluids in, like... Oh, that is really slow. Okay, we're going to have to we're gonna have to wait. Do I have any more conversion kits? Yes. Let's go to Signalum. That's fine. I think Signalum is higher than Reinforced. And that will just make this go a little bit faster. So what we'll do is we'll put our florbs in here, and we're going to fill them with the energized glowstone. And this is not very slow, so it's okay. And now we have energized glowstone in a florb. Now, if you are familiar with glowstone, you should know that glowstone lights things up. Now, the fun thing that energized glowstone does is it's a liquid that lights things up. Florbs are fluid orbs. That's what they stand for, I'm pretty sure. And what's neat is you can throw these. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw some glowstone into the situation and light things up through that method. So that is the idea. The alternative, if that doesn't work too well, what we can always do is use our Staff of Traveling, teleport in there, light things up, and then teleport out. But that will be kind of more of a last resort. So we're just going to throw... Hi. That's a skeleton. We're just going to throw this in there and hope for the best. Ideally, it's just going to light things up. And we can just do that. We can do that. Cool. That should help a lot. Yeah, each of these areas have these zombie spawners. Each of those statues. So, and the problem with them is the time to kill them is so high. They have a lot of armor. Alright, let's back up just a little bit. And I guess let's just light things up. Put a block there. Light things up. The other problem is the stuff does go... the glowstone does kind of float, which is unfortunate, but that should be good enough to reduce the spawns significantly. And we should be able to kill these guys now. Let's just heal, just to make sure. That's our pick. And I guess I could just look F7. I mean, yeah, so I should be able to see dark spots. And I don't see too many, if at all any. And so we're just going to clear this out. And break all of these spawners. And perfect. Now, the thing that's not so perfect is our glowstone didn't really do too much. However, we can light this up a little bit, and I think we're going to, just to make sure, and then I can come back down and get the rest of the glowstone later. I think these are actually okay. I think that those are actually dark iron bars, which is really nice. Dark iron is a pain to make. Yeah, those are dark iron bars. Alright, let's just... Oh, hi, Sir Arthur of Astir. You are a wither skeleton. That seems to be pretty powerful. Let's just throw some of those in there. And yeah, you don't have any. You're a wither skeleton. Hold up. Here lies Sir Arthur of Astor, founder of Summerhaven. You have a lot of HP. Oh, we're breaking that. I don't want you coming back. And there is a there is a dark spot in there. Alright, does this do more damage? No. Ow. He also hurts really bad. I mean, he's a wither skeleton, but he has really good gear, it would seem. We're about a fourth of the way there. But there is 4 boxes of loot, aka chests, you know, the normal name for a box of loot. We're going to die. Okay, we're okay. I was not paying attention to our health. And by health, I mean food. Man, this is a grind. Let's try. Nope. How about a hammer? Hammers naturally have... Oh, that is much better. Hammers naturally have smite, I believe. But regardless, that is doing a lot more damage than our sword. I just don't like using hammers in general. I also don't like using axes all that well, just because they're slow. But if you're doing this much more damage, I think it's worth it. We'll finish them off. Okay, we need to break these spawners. I guess there's no other spawners in here. The knights might have just spawned in. So let's see. Can I take this stuff? That is steel armor. Okay, so what he drop? Excalibur. Attack speed is directly proportional to darkness. Sharpness 10. 16.5. That is slightly better than what we have. We also got a drop of evil, which is pretty cool. Alright, so what do we have? We have a lore token. Arthur's crown, which is an Atlar's helmet plus a bunch of knights' helmet. Jar of blood. A lot of gold. A lot of diamonds. A lot of emeralds. You gonna tell me a lot of iron? Nope, more gold. Aw. I'm disappointed. Okay. We'll take the crown for right now. And I'll come back and grab all this stuff later. But it's time for the lore token. So we're going... I don't know why I put it there. We don't have to hand it to him. We could just put this on. It is better. And it is fancy. Atlar's is actually really good armor. And so it's good to have. But we have more lore. And thus, it is time to head back to the historian. We can turn that off again, the light levels. Time to head back to the historian and see what the next thing is. So, my journal, Catacombs of Summerhaven, The Legends of Summerhaven. Let's double check that I don't have that one. Just to be sure. Because I don't want to waste these lore tokens. So, Catacombs, my journal, and those are things we got from other things. Alright, just double checking. Okay, so what is the lore? What do you have for me, Historian Jeff? Legends of Summerhaven. Okay. And then there's just the underground architecture. So let's go somewhere safe and read this book. And by somewhere safe, I mean let's head back up, and we're going to end the episode off. So, unfortunately, we are out of time. But The Legends of Summerhaven. The book contains many tales about and legends about Summerhaven. One seems worth reading. A long time ago, the Summerhaven people started mining the precious resources of the nearby mountain. They found lots of ores and gems, iron, gold, diamonds, even ores they never saw before. They wanted more, though, and started digging and mining deeper and deeper. I've heard this one before. They reached the heart of the mountain where they found the most beautiful gem they ever saw. It was like sunlight emanated from it. But when they took it, something woke up in the dark. They did not think twice. They sealed the gem where they found it. Then they escaped the mountain, and since that day, not a single person wandered through the cave again. So, that is pretty obvious where we need to go. And in fact, I'm pretty sure I already know where the cave is. It is up. So, the next place we are going in Summerhaven is right down here. So yeah, we have, what is that, manganese? So this is where we're going to be heading next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!